What's up, you users? It's me, the living microphone. Today I'm going to be playing Never Have I Ever, Dirty Edition. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. Let's get right. Hey! Are you having trouble talking to females? No, I'm good. I've already got a girl. Is walking up and saying, "How you doing?" simply not enough anymore? You seem like you give terrible advice. Then I'm the guy for you. I'm literally drowning in pussy. So much of it that I'm willing to share it with a select few guys. For only $10 a month, I can teach you the 14 steps of how to bet any female you set your eyes on. All you have to do is follow this link down here and let your journey begin. I'll see you boys there. Anyway, time for the first question. Never have I ever eaten my own cum. Now, if you're anything like me, you've probably been staying up until like 2 or 3 these days. And when you're not playing Call of Duty Warzone with the boys, then, you know, you're probably in bed scrolling through YouTube to find some stupid video to fall asleep to. Now, if these type of videos aren't appearing in your recommendations, then you're doing something right, but they're appearing in mine. I'm a liar, okay? They appeared once. It appeared once. One video. It was one video. That was more than enough to piss me off though, okay? I remember when I was like 11, 12. I ain't even gonna lie. I watched a couple of these, you know. There was this one channel. What was their name? Simple Pickup. That was the channel.
Ask them if girls actually like giving rim jobs.
It's gone now. But I used to watch this little Asian boy, Kong, run around the city talking to girls and think like, hey, he does it. I can just say what he says and girls like me instantly. Stupid little corny. But, you know, I'm a full-grown man now. That's damn near 10 years ago, that was. And this type of content still exists on YouTube. You are still struggling! And it's not like this is made for kids, this is made for full-grown men, by full-grown men, to talk about full-grown women. Fully full-grown. Fully grown? Whatever. I mean, I don't want to be rude. Anyone can be shy, anyone can, you know, struggle with that type of stuff, but the advice these guys usually give just isn't helpful, man. Wait, why is this shrank? There's no magic trick. So stop looking. Or maybe I'm stupid because the single guy definitely thinks there is.
What's up, you guys? Welcome to the Single Guy channel. I'm Lloyd.
Whoa. I thought Ryan Clark was gay.
And today we're going to be talking about a subject that I get asked a lot. And it's not necessarily the subject that I want to talk about, but I get asked this all the time. And there's, Lloyd, what conversation topics lead to sex? Like, what sort of things should I talk about in order to get this girl to want to sleep with me? Okay, so first of all, the thing that you should know, and this is like the basis of my entire video, is that it's the conversation that leads to sex. It's not the person having the conversation that leads to sex. So if you think there's going to be some magic topic that you're going to come up with that, oh, now that I'm talking about this, now I'm going to get laid, I can give you some topics that in general lead to sex. So the topics that I would say that generally lead to sex are like alcohol, recreational drugs,
I mean, I know what he means, but it just sounds a bit weird. Like you're purposely getting these girls to drink and get high just so you can have sex with them. It's like, whoa.
Partying, hooking up, like crazy stories, more often lead to sex than other subjects. The reason why they lead to sex is because she's really into that sort of stuff, then she's probably open to hooking up with a random guy.
You heard it here first, boys. If a girl talks about sex, it means she's going to have sex with you. That's it.
And that random guy could be you. It's not the conversation.
Why does this nigga just smile at me like that and grin? Wasn't that funny? Okay, what's getting you so excited then, mate?
If a girl's really, really open to talking about that sort of stuff, she probably does that a lot. She probably parties a lot, and she's probably hooked up with guys before. She'll hook up with guys again. And that could be a good way to find that girl. Like if a girl has tons of party stories that she loves talking about, yeah, that girl's probably open to hooking up. And if you stick around her long enough, she might hook up with you.
Yeah, boys, if a girl parties a lot and is a bit promiscuous, just stick around her, okay? Because eventually she's gonna want to sleep with you too. Just because, you know. Be the remorae to her mantine. Be the oxpecker to her water buffalo. Be the lice in her hair. If you just stick onto her enough, she's gonna drop a piece of coochie for you and you're gonna get it. Ryan Clark, the pussy slay here, made a little bit of sense. He kind of knows what he's talking about. He just says it in a really gross way. With a really gross face. He looks like he has a man bun. I wouldn't be surprised he has a man bun. Yep, man bun. Hopefully this next guy is more of a dickhead. Just makes for better content, you know.
Hey, Bobby Rio here.
Now it's Lee Evans. Does anyone even remember him?
As I was getting ready to record this video, I got this text. Had a foursome last night, wow, and I was the only dude. It was everything and more than I ever imagined. Now, that text came from my friend Doug. And funny, because I had already planned to talk about Doug today, right? And if I got that text from anyone else, I would have said bullshit. But not Doug. Shit like that just falls in his lap constantly.
Doug's the man. Doug slays vagina. Doug's who all the women want. Doug doesn't exist. I'm basically saying that the text didn't happen. That was, no.
So, in the past videos, I've talked about Doug. I talk about Doug a little bit in my most recent webinar. If you haven't watched the special online training, there's a link below in the description to register for this encore presentation. It's really worth watching. Now,
I don't even join my lecturers' webinars, so I'm not joining yours, scumbag.
When a woman's out looking for a one-night stand, she chooses Doug. Last summer, I began working on a new webinar. If you're thinking that Doug is some super good-looking, muscular, or rich guy, he isn't. I can promise you that. He's average-looking. And he's flat broke, like ridiculously broke.
He doesn't exist. He can be whatever you want him to be, okay? I know he's not real.
He doesn't even own a car, meaning not only does he get women to go home with him, but he makes her actually drive, and he's got to tell her, oh, I don't have a car.
Okay, so Doug picks up girls at the club or the bar or whatever. Assuming everyone's been drinking there, you're telling me that she drove there in her car? Really?
Yet night after night, he winds up in bed with young, hot, and incredibly sexy women. And it's amazing to watch these girls turn themselves into sex-crazed nymphos the minute Doug suggested going back to his place. In another video that I told you about...
I'm not watching your other videos, okay? Just get to the point.
I told you about a girl, Shauna, and how she practically threw herself at me at the bar that night. I'd already slept with lots of girls that Shauna knew personally. I wasn't going to fumble the ball at the 5-yard line like a lot of guys do. The next morning in bed, she even said to me, I knew I can count on you.
She didn't say that to you, okay? She didn't say anything to you, because Sean doesn't exist either, unless Sean is the name of your fleshlight.
At the time, it kind of confused me. I didn't really know what she meant, right? But what she actually meant was, I knew Doug. Within 2 minutes of talking to Doug, right? Before they even start talking to him, she knows that he's the type of guy who can make it happen, right? And that, my friends, is slutty. Girls are not as easily offended as most guys think. My friend Chris goes by the name...
Why is there another character in your story? Why? You can't just say things without having to make an anecdote. None of these people exist. It's in your head. Oh my God.
Who goes by the name 60 Years of Challenge Online, he says that you should go as far as to risk creepy. This is exactly what most guys do, especially nice guys. Most of the time, it's simply because they don't know how to get Doug to open up and unleash his sexual wild side. I'll show you more on the webinar. Register now. There's a couple of sessions to choose from, and leave a comment below.
Register to my website and I'll tell you more. Please register and watch all the webinars. Please, please register, okay? If you don't register, I'm not going to give you any more advice. Okay, give me money and I'll tell you how to pick up girls now. Oh, slimy, gross, ew. You're not going to ever learn how to pick someone up just from some guy on the internet. It's all about trial and error. Just do it yourself. Because really, that's all you can do. Or you can use Quaaludes. Quaalude, the roofie, any of that stuff. Anyway, for the one person who's still watching this, just talk to them. Really. Tune in next time when I travel to America to find Exhibit and then pimp his ride. Because he's not good at doing it, honest to God. Those cars always look like ass.
Oh my God, what is this?
Nice. Peace.